This is my Lego Micro Uzi. And I got instructions for this gun off of a guy named GermenWarfare, or German, or as it looks, spelled Germen, Warfare. And he makes a lot of cool videos of guns like this that he makes out of Legos, and some instructional videos as well. And this is by far the most powerful Lego gun that I've ever seen and or built. This is extremely powerful. And I'll give you a better view up here. See? It's fairly good size, I'd say. Pretty good for my size hand. And I'll say this now, is when in the instructional video, instead of this 1x5 piece right here, and I'll take this off, he has one of these pieces and he puts it right over that. There's a shaft there which is supposed to be sticking out, but I tucked it in and it was supposed to be like that. And the problem is when I would slide this back, like, or I don't have this one, so it would fall apart, but the tension of the rubber bands would cause these bricks, like right here, like you could see, like that is starting to come off. That's exactly the seam, sort of, where this would start to rise, and then the locking mechanism there on the trigger, that's up, and then when you pull the trigger it goes down. That's what releases it. And when it's up like that, and the force of the rubber bands pushes up these bricks, and it causes the slide to sort of rise over the lock, and it just randomly fires. So it's the only way to fire it then was to hold the top down like that, and that was a pain. So instead of doing that, and what he also had you do is, instead of these are regular, like 1x4 Technic bricks with 3 holes in them, and I put 2 of them together with the smooth pieces on top. Instead he would have a regular 2x4 up here with no holes, like that, and it was kind of for decoration. And I put this up here instead, it's the same size, and then you put a peg right there, and then you use the bricks down here, or from the one here with the shaft, you go down to right there, and then you just put the 1x5 piece on to lock that together. Yeah, like that, and that keeps the bricks from sliding up, so now it'll stay together the whole time. And another problem that I found if you make this gun is the handle constantly comes off, so if you're like sliding it back to fire it, the slide, I would not suggest holding it by the handle, because the whole thing will just snap off and it'll just go everywhere. So yeah, enough of me talking. I'll show you how it shoots now. And what I find best to how to load this or fire it is to set it on the flat surface and then pull it down like that, and it locks and you're ready to fire. And the ammo is a regular 2x4 Lego brick, and you just load it in through the barrel, which is actually above the decoy barrel, which is kind of for decoration. So you just load it in, doesn't go in that far, and fire. And like I said, I made a big dent. This is by far the most powerful Lego gun I've ever made. And if you ever feel the metal on the top here of the can, it's a lot thicker, and actually that hole there was from this. Oh, damn it. I'm watching game 2 of the Flyers Devils playoffs. Devils just scored. They're leading 4-3 now. I believe it's the third period, so go Flyers. So I'm watching that game now too. And before I fired up this paper, I have it back there so it doesn't like damage anything if I misfire it. And you could see the speed of how fast it goes for one of the edges on these Lego bricks, which isn't all that sharp, to cut the paper. Going that fast and that powerful gives you an idea of how powerful the gun really is. And that's a cut that cut the paper. You could see there's two. You can see through. And I'll shoot at the paper again. Move the can. Load the gun. Load the ammo. And you can see it made another hole in the paper. So yeah, and I'm not going to be making instructions for this gun, because if you want instructions of how to build this step by step, then go to check out GermenWarfare's videos. He has videos of how to make this and more. So credit goes to GermenWarfare for this design. So this is basically my Lego Micro Uzi, and extremely powerful. So yeah, that's it.